All right, here we are in a beautiful Florence, Texas morning looking at a really neat little 31 Ford Model A pickup. Handling these is part of a collection. This is a neat little pickup. It's a Roadster pickup. It does have a top for it, but we're not going to put it on for the photo shoot or the video because it allows us to access the interior a little better. Anyway, we're going to walk around like we usually do and tell you what we know as we walk around it. And obviously, as you get to spudsgarage.com, we'll have more information because we don't always get all the information on the spot. 31 Ford Model A hot rod pickup, has a 32 deuce front end on it. 32 Ford. Nice steely wheels on it. We're going to walk up close here. It is all steel. Most of it, what we believe, is a Brookfield steel body with the extended cab on it. If we find out any different on that, we'll let you know. But it is an all steel. It is titled as a 31 Ford, and it is a 31 Ford pickup. Been built probably, my best guess is going to be 10, 15 years ago. I think it was built here in Texas. Steel, all steel bed like we talked about. This got these big old fat fenders on the back here. We'll walk around and tell you more as we go around here. And again, it does have a top on it. It's got good character and age to it, so you're going to find little flaws or touch-ups or that kind of thing in it. That have been touched up. It has nice old school pinstriping on it here. For instance, there's a little touch up here. I would call the paint on the truck average professional, maybe home. So it has just a few little flaws in it. The body's whistle straight, so I'm going to have to say the prep on the body was professional in its standards because the body's whistle straight on it. Looks good from a really short distance. Definitely one you'd be proud to own, that kind of car. It has a stock height front windshield in it, which is kind of neat. The top, again, we have it. It's a soft canvas top, and if you hang on to the end of the video, we'll cover that. Attaches here, attaches in the back, and snaps. But it's a Roadster. Most people don't put tops on these cars. It's much funner to drive them with them off. Anyway, steel fenders on the front here. Again, Henry steel, or not necessarily Henry steel, 32 Ford grill shell and hood sides. Typical 4-piece hood. Dropped headlight bar with a big lamp headlamps on the front. You can see a little bit of the turn signal, the color there. There's a turn signal bulb, so the turn signals are in the headlight bar here. Nice little pinstriping and scrolling. You know, you'll see little spots like down here and down here where they put little paint stars on it. Now this has been driven. This is the kind of truck you can drive, so it's got a couple bugs on the front here. Has about 6,800 miles on the odometer. We'll cover the interior here with you when we get into there. A little bit of old school pinstriping here. If we were to get a little bit picky, it does have some fish eyes in the paint that you really can't see outside here. We noticed them in the shop, but you can see them if you look down close. But again, from a short distance, just a neat little hot rod pickup. Cars like this in this price range are really hard to find, and just a neat little pickup. BF Goodrich tires on it, Ford Deluxe style trim ring, and dog dish hubcaps on it. It has underneath the hood here, it has a 350 Chevy with tri-power, so again, hot rod power. It has the transmission everybody would want, a 700 R4 automatic overdrive, which is something the current owner upgraded on it. It has a Ford 8-inch rear differential. We'll cover a lot of the stuff on the undercarriage when we get to it, like we always do. But it has a Ford 8-inch differential with about 373 gears in it, so it's a perfect match for the 700 R4. You can drive this truck. Again, this is part of a collection of multiple cars. We're out here. They're doing some work on one of the storage spaces. Again, all steel. Just a minute, we'll get underneath the hood, obviously, like we do. We'll actually start fired up here in just a minute. The fit of the wheel wells back here is nice. The tires fill up the wheel wells nice. It has dual saddle tanks on it, so you'll notice a fuel fill on this side and a fuel fill on the other side. Nice classic instruments, gauges in it. It has a 40 Ford steering wheel on it there with a tilt steering column. Has a piston 700 R4 style shifter in it. E-brakes right there. It's sitting on a TCI chassis, and we'll show that to you, again at the end of the video, so you definitely want to hang on. But what a fun little pickup. Lots of room for the tall guy. So these cabs are extended about 6 inches in this area, and the top's done to fit it. Again, a little touch up here. Oak hardwood bed sides. We'll go to the back here. Doors shut. Step back and let you take a little look here, the feel of it. We got a couple other cars in the background. You'll see a Roadster, part of this collection. Multiple cars. A little trip down here to Texas for old Spudman. Brookville bed on it, that's for sure. Again, nice stance on it. This tailgate does come down. There's little buttons here, little white buttons here. You push these in and then you can pop the tailgate down, but we're not going to take it down for you. I got my hands full with the camera. Anyway, bed here. Again, stainless steel wood strips, hardwood, oak style. Cars like this are fun because you can drive them. They look good. Get plenty of attention. Again, some old school scrolling on the back of the tailgate here. Sometimes we get too stuffy about these cars and, you know, we forget that we're going to drive them and enjoy them. Step back. Again, the body and the paintwork, as far as the body straightness goes, is very nice on this car. Love those fenders on the back. They're just fat. It has on the back tires are Remington tires, XT 120s. They're probably a 235. I'm going to bet 225/70 R15. Go around to the driver's side here. Open it up. We'll actually fire it up here for you in a minute. Nice ultra leather or faux leather interior in it. Just genuine carpet here. Looks like a Glide Engineering seat in it. Does have seat belts for the driver. Driver and passenger, I'm sure they're probably underneath the seat. The seat back lifts up here. I can't do it with one hand. We'll actually have a picture at Spud's garage. Again, 40 Ford steering column, tilt. So there's just lots of room in here. We'll get down in here and show you. Miles on the odometer are 68.86 at the time of inspection. Little LED indicators and high beam indicator there on the dash. Little under dash Pioneer audio system in it. Wiring's nice up underneath there. It's been sound insulated, so on and so forth. Little 350 on it's nice. Fires right up. We haven't run it long enough to bring it up to temp. Oil pressure 25 to 50 range. Water temperature not there. Working tach. 15 volts, quarter tank of gas, and again this has dual tanks in it. We'll step back and we'll let you kind of hear it run. Again, the fuel fill on the other side there. The exhaust, we'll cover it up for you when we get up on the lift here. We actually had the opportunity to cover this car on the lift. It has the exhaust exits right there in front of the rear wheels. You can see it puffing there. Anyway, go to spudsgarage.com. This is about the time we tell you to get in, and definitely hang on to the end of the video. Have a great day. All right, let's take a look underneath the hood. Very traditional hot rod style. Popping underneath the hood here, the fin valve covers, the tri-power. Anyway, it's a 350 Chevy V8 with Rochester 2-jet tri-power carburation, so 3 deuces. Mallory distributor, Mallory ignition coil here on the firewall. Firewall's recessed there. Has a mini high torque starter on it. Short tube style headers. It has a chrome water pump with standard chrome pulleys on it. Electric cooling fan. And the coolant recovery bottle here. Anyway, we'll go around over to the other side and share a little bit more for you. The dipstick there is for the 700R4 automatic overdrive transmission it has in it. Kind of give you a peek through the hood here where you kind of get a feel. One wire alternator, GM alternator on it. Again, 350 Chevy over here on the driver's side. We'll raise it up so you kind of get a better feel here. Short tube headers. I know I repeat myself sometimes. Good little hot rod horsepower. It has an Offenhauser, we'll show you here. We weren't able to see it on the other side. Tri-power aluminum intake manifold. We mentioned it was a Mallory distributor. There's the decal on the distributor. Again, recessed firewall, braided low car style throttle cable and controls, and kick down for the 700 R4. Anyway, we're thinking you get the idea. Definitely, as always, hang on to the end of the video where we'll definitely have more. Talk to you soon. All right, we're going to show you the top for the Model A pickup, Roadster pickup here, part of the video. Anyway, you'll see that it's got chrome bows on it, nicely done. It is a soft canvas style. We'll tip it back down for you to get a feel. And Spud's Garage will have still photos of the truck with the top on. We didn't put them on for the photo shoot of the video. Soft canvas, Mercedes cloth style. Snaps along the back of the cab there. That the snaps are not exposed, they're inside. Anyway, we're thinking you get the idea. Definitely hang on to the end of the video. Go to spudsgarage.com. All right, let's take a look at the undercarriage. Fortunate to have a lift here. Very nice, just like the top of the car. This is a TCI chassis. We probably already told you that. You'll see it has traditional 4-bar rear suspension in the back here. Adjustable coilover shocks on it, 4 to 8 inch rear differential, and he's recently upgraded the rear end ratio, the 373 ratio in the rear with a 700 R4 automatic overdrive transmission. There's the oil pan right there. Dual saddle tanks here. Forgot to cover, there's a gel battery right here. It's for the batteries underneath. There's a trickle charger connection right here. Again, saddle tanks, dual exhaust that exits right here in front of the rear wheels. Nice, solid, clean. There's a power brakes on it. You'll see that. Drum in the rear, disc in the front. We'll get up to the front here. 700 R4 automatic. 4-bar front end with a dropped axle. Has GM style disc brakes on it, disc brake kit. Typical cross steer, probably like a Vega box. Anyway, nice and tidy. Not a lot of miles on this one. We probably covered that already when we did the walk around. I'm doing this first so that I don't want to always get privy for what it's at the top side. This was on a lift. Chrome gas shocks in the front here, polished axle. Go back from the back angle here because of lighting. Anyway, you get the idea. Give us a call at Spud's Garage. We're never any pressure. You're probably getting near the end of the video here. You'll see the bottom side of the wood, the oak or hardwood slats on the bed here. All right, go to spudsgarage.com where you'll find plenty more. All right, he's taking it back to his shop. It could be going to yours. Go to spudsgarage.com.